1969 on Twitch. As we're waiting to see if we're live. We seem to be live, so everything seems good. Hope everybody is doing fine today. Now, of course, they don't have the pictures correct because the way I bounce my rotation around, it's always messed up. But we got a 4-game series coming up against the Nationals. I'm going to try to get 2 or 3 games done today. Of course, on YouTube, when you see it, it's going to be 1 episode at a time. So you won't see them all together. But as of doing this is Father's Day weekend, and this is actual Father's Day itself. And I am going to play some baseball. Now we get to go against Scherzer, which is really good. And we're going to have Ohtani face off against Scherzer. Trying to figure out give Gosselin a shot today. Now the interesting part is what I'm going to do is we are going to move Ohtani because he's a good hitter. I'm going to move him up. I'm going to move up to the 2-hole. Actually, we're playing a righty, yeah. And I'm going to push Bryce Harper down to the 4-hole and Hoskins to the 3. Just to try to play around with a little bit today, just to see if I can get a little bit of juice happening in the lineup. But like I said, with Ohtani being the player that he is and being the hitter that he is, I feel it's worth it. And you can see Ohtani in the last 10 games is pitching better with me than he was with the Angels.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
So striding in, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the shortstop, Trey.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 4 to begin the new week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it go in the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Ohtani, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he rips it on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Max Scherzer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Digging in now, Andrew Mccutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew.
Now here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Ooh.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I do like the statistics that they give you on the bottom left-hand corner now since the latest patch.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Really gives you a good indicator of what you did wrong. The launch was out.
Another 2-2 offering.
Launch angle and.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
Oh, it was high.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 1-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
3-2, full count. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder.
Gone.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The power of just using normal swing.
Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 46 now for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter a run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Striding into the box, Bryce Harper.
Harper is 1 home run away from tying the Phillies record. Still upset that they don't have the Phillies records and individual team records in this game. Only has like
Infield shifted
the
well
overall
to the
Major
right.
League
Here's the
Baseball
first
records.
pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hard hit towards center. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
Damn it.
Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
That is it. The right fielder.
To the plate now, Eric Thames. And he takes
How's that a ball?
He'll step in here at 275. 24 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a touch
My
inside.
goodness.
Perhaps it's 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Castro is slugging just a little over 400. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen.
And now meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Max Scherzer stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Count now a ball and a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. My leadoff guy.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
3-1 to him now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Wow. Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at third now.
Trey Turner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Wow.
And it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Victor Robles. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Nationals on top, 4-1. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Wow. The shortstop, Scot Kingery.
And in steps Scot Kingery. Past battles with Scherzer, just 3 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Pops this one up, and Castro will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting 7,
Digging in, Phil Gosselin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 4 and the Phillies 1. Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. That finds the zone, a called strike. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The left fielder, number 22,
Juan Soto to the plate now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric Thames.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. A ball and no strikes.
I'm not getting any of those borderline calls.
A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High and deep to left.
Oh my
this
gosh.
One's got plenty of distance. Gone. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Kurt Suzuki. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
So here's Starlin Castro as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. This is foul right side. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Nationals 6 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. At the plate, Matt Duffy, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Just not consistent umpiring.
Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. A bouncer up the middle. Turner has it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded to third. Castro has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman will get the first shot here when we come back. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Nationals lead it 6-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Zimmerman on at first, nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
I would think they would normally bunt, but
fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. McCutchen on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Softly hit toward the hole.
oh crap.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor.
That's my fault.
Robles.
Digging in, Victor Robles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Eric.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. A hit in 2 tries so far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they.
Why would I pinch hit my pitcher?
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Base hit into right center.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Real Muto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Scot Kingery. And it's fouled away. This year against right-handed pitching, Kingery has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. And the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready to take his hacks again, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Oh, you got to be freaking kidding me. Well, I can do it. I'm going to do it this way, right? Wow. Okay. Well, I am stuck with Pollock pitching right now.
Pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
See, this is stupid.
Grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Okay, Pollock.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He singled his last time up.
Zimmerman.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 9 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Robles waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phils, A.J. Pollock. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you're going to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 6.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-1 the count now. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Pops this one up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So they go quietly. Robert Stock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now in the box, Max Scherzer getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You're freaking kidding me.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here now is Trey Turner. Line towards center field. Mccutchen has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Robles. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit the
gosh.
other way out toward left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. High and deep to left center field.
Wow.
Gone! It's a grand slam.
This is getting my
So
just
he will
connuptions
touch them
for
all on the
dominating
grand
all year.
slam, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
And this is what happens when you hit your second home run.
Now, Starlin Castro will swing and lift a
Wow.
ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Nationals are out in front here, 14-1.
This is embarrassing.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fouled off. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No strike.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now another 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Shohei Ohtani goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Bryce Harper.
Stepping up to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The count now at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Wow.
7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Victor Arano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Victor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball. 2 ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball.
Higher fastball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Ohtani, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Standing in, Max Scherzer. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals gone in order, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away.
I also got to look at the fact that maybe Ohtani is not going to be a pitching answer to me.
Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
At the plate, Scot Kingery, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Strike called, 2-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
A few more is being nice.
The National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer.
Your attention, please.
So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Elliott. The batter, number 8.
To the plate now, Phil Gosselin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Kyle Garlick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 72, Kyle.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
In there, no balls and a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. This is line to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow.
A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. Number 13 for him on the year as the blowout continues. Here now is Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. The 0-2 home. Hit to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 9.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Thames behind 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Nationals on top, 15-3. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled away. Elias playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
There we go.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Neat. Oh, he's safe. Wow.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Oh, he just barely safe.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Soto is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
The first baseman, number
Riding in
17.
once again, Rhys Hoskins. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a curveball misses inside. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop.
Oh, he's neat.
Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. One left for Philadelphia. And they remain well behind.
Oh, well.
Kurt Suzuki will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0.
Seriously.
2 balls, no strike.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. 3-2 now. Liner towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, third base.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Roenis Elias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Duffy will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Here's Bryce Harper now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, JT Realmuto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Robles is in pursuit. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scot Kingery is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. I'm set with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Phil Gosselin. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Roman Quinn will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And this one runs up high, ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh my
That
God.
pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Only on this side.
Philly down to their last strike. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Ryan Harper will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Into the box now, Matt Duffy, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ball, that's just out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. From the stretch. And this is in the air to right.
That's
And
the
this
game.
should do it. He makes the catch, and the Nationals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-4 the final in this one. The Nationals posted 15 runs in this one. Max Scherzer earns his team-leading 11th win. Shohei Ohtani was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Wait a second. It's like, okay, this is definitely a bug. It's not showing. I had Pollock pitching an inning, and it's not showing his pitching line. That's hilarious. And it should show it, I think it was the top of the 5th. Yeah, they changed they did the new pitcher there, but they didn't do it in the 5th.